The map's useless. Okay, let's just wander around looking for a key for a little while. Maybe it's gonna be like on a side path here. What is that, like a mushroom or... Kinda looks like a Replace. Oh, it's like a rock that needs replacing. Gotcha. So that way, the modelers can find it pretty quick. So that's... Is that the way? That's the way I went. Okay. So it's got to be back somewhere. I don't think I missed a key. Maybe it was in that alternate branch or something. Hard for me to tell. But yeah, this game's actually really pretty. Like, the special attacks, like, the special effects and the special attacks are great. The animation's really good. The environment art, while a little bit eclectic, is really cool. But for the love of God, I have no idea, like, it's impressive how well and how little it functions. Like, I don't need to be physically near something to trigger it. I can click on something halfway across the map and get it to open up on for me, like, chest-wise. Or at least that's how it feels. At this point, I'm backtracking to try and find a key that I have no idea where I'm going to find it. There's no minimap. Despite the fact that you could probably generate some kind of automatic minimap from this sort of thing just because it would be easy. And we might actually just have to leave this area, I don't know. But, you know, the game itself, like, is really cool. But I can't progress in the story. I'm stuck in this dungeon. Yeah, let's go this way. Maybe we'll find the key up here. You know, let's leave this guy alive for a second. So you can see if I can find the key up here. Maybe I can't. Well, if I can't find the key here, we just leave at the front. Oh, I picked up a red key. Thought so. 2 gold. Congrats! I win. Okay. But, you know, the fact that I can equip a cape to my sword slot and kind of break the character that way, that's weird. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. But, like, the fact that, like, these are separate physics objects and I can interact with them. Admittedly, they only break in one way, but still, that's actually really cool. Earlier when I destroyed the fences, like, that's weird, but it works. It's a little jarring at first, but I like how the environment disappears as my character walks through it. You know, it's like, oh, you know, shit, the player needs to be able to see through this area. Let's just have it be so the scenery just, like, fades out of existence. And it's pretty slick. It's not that it just pops out or anything. It dissolves in an interesting way. You know, the special effects, I mean, that looks really cool. Okay, actually, that looks really cool, too. This is badass! Okay, the lightning needs a little bit of work. Even the basic attacks look really nice. Okay, that pillar pop in here and there, but, like, still, this is, like, really good. So, like, you know, props to the art team, props to most things, except for the people that handled the, like, user interface design. That bit needed some serious work. I hear something. No, we're done. There's no boss. Probably eventually a boss, maybe. I was also expecting to get a spell book in here, but no dice. Alright, whatever. Yeah, do we want to go back to Father Gurnes, or do we want to just keep going here? At least we got the key right off the bat, maybe? I don't know. I'm also curious, like, how many biomes we can run through in this dungeon. That's really cool, even though you really shouldn't be able to see that sort of thing. Wow. I'd be absolutely boned if I wasn't using, like, the most broken spells in the existence of ever here. And it keeps leveling up. Like, this thing is insane. I'll just keep putting points into it. I think the price is going up a little bit, which is part of the reason why I'm not decreasing the cooldown. That is nonsense. Hey, we got another Templar toga. Neat. Okay. Wow, I've been going for half an hour already. Yeah, the monster modeling needs work, but that's because, as far as I can tell, we just have like 50 different varieties of naked dudes. The difficulty level, I think, also needs a little bit of fiddling on the roof. And then some. I also feel like I'm kind of going backwards through where I went, like, last time. I don't know. I guess I like this dungeon. Like, this is cool. But I don't have a whole lot of ownership over it because it's very obviously just a linear path. I'm not really exploring here. I'm just going through a bunch of preset tiles. And that's kind of the extent of it. It's a bit of shame. But, like, this looks really nice. The floor texturing, the everything. The dogs don't actually have animations, I just realized. They literally just scoot towards you. That's why I have so much trouble identifying them. And I think the butcher models... Okay, can't hit him properly. Out of mana. Gotcha. Tome of Expulse Blow. God damn it, I don't need more of that. Give me something else that's, like, a little bit more up my alley. I have no idea where I'm even going here. There's, like, a bunch of staircases. Ah, there's the basic chest. What the... Okay. That's really weird. Oh, we've got fire. Let's level up the power level on Fire Blast. It's not nearly as efficient or effective as the Expulse Blow, but it does the job right. I like that. I love the just random gears. It makes no sense, but it's cool. Like, visual design, this is pretty top-notch stuff. And, like, if I were a 3D modeler, I'd look at this and be like, yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. Unless, of course, this is all just, like, lifted from, like, an asset store, at which point, all my praise goes out the window just because. I mean, the handling of it is nice, but it'd be a shame if this was, you know, borrowed assets, effectively. I've seen too many of those games. They're okay at best. Oh, we just got another Tome of Expulse Trail. That's crazy business. I notice each dungeon seems to have, like, 1 or 2 skill books associated with it. Oh, God. I've made a mistake here. I can't seem to... Yeah, I don't know why it keeps telling me to bring that up. Okay, there we go. So we're going to move that there. And then apparently Explosion Wave is considered under the Brutality tree. I have no idea why. It's okay. Actually, let's pull it up again just so I'm focused on the right thing. This is such a broken spell. How much damage does it do now? Too much. Once we get out of here, we're going... Like, as far as I can tell, the game is just totally over. Oh, we gotta... This is either going to be really cool or really useless. I have no idea. Anyway, let's put on a Templar helmet. I'm not going to switch out the Templar toga. Gothic chest. No. Okay, so we've got a new fire spell. Meteor. Honestly, hold on. Brutality. Wait. It just leveled up. Like, I don't actually have to hit things with this. I just have to fire it. Alright. It also seems to level up really fast. I don't know what's up with this guy. He doesn't really feel like fighting. I'm okay with that. Alright. So I'm gonna try and put a couple points into utility on Meteor, just so I can fire it more often. If it levels up fast, the more often I can fire it, better off we're gonna be. Right? Oh, utility level doesn't seem to change its the experience required to level it up. So every time I fire a meteor, I think it's going to level up. So let's get that cooldown down to, like, nil. I'm going to stay away from it. I have no idea if it actually hurts me there. But that's not the kind of thing I want to mess with. So yeah, let's just keep reducing that cooldown until I can just rain meteors upon everyone. Like some kind of crazed madman. Okay, I'm going to just walk away for a second. They're slow. Yeah, this is effective. And stupid. Maybe I get more experience while I'm here. Here, I want to check this. Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh, what about fire shot? 294, 257. Oh. Huh. Well, that's weird. So if I fire a bunch of fireballs in short succession, I don't get experience for it. Yeah, the subsequent fireballs don't do anything. It's just the first shot. So if I do it at a slight tempo, it levels up. Looks like 12 experience points per shot. Weird. Whereas the meteor doesn't seem to be scaling at all here. Now, the question is, does utility level change? Like, does utility level change the experience requirements? Because it looks like I can level it up every time here. At this point, I'm just breaking the game because I have nothing... Oh, it's broken. Or I removed the skill from my bar? Oh, I moved it. I accidentally got rid of... whatever. No, we'll put it there. We'll put meteor over here. Yeah, I accidentally removed it from my bar. So yeah, every time I fire a meteor in its current incarnation, it levels up. And I can keep reducing that cooldown until I can fire a meteor every second or something stupid like that. I wonder if I can... Okay, the character just... Oh. Huh. Alright. Either we lack the key to progress here, or something. I don't know. Oh, skills. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna keep putting points into this. I think we're done with this dungeon for the time being. I'll walk out. I don't know. Obviously, there's a bunch of bugs that need to be fixed. Hopefully, for mine and the developer's sake, they fixed the first quest. Hopefully they patch a couple of these things out. However, I may or may not be scumming them anyway for the time being, just so even if they get patched, I still get the upper hand for future runs. I have no idea. They'll probably still rebalance and nerf me, or I don't know. Oh, this guy's still alive. Whatever. Bad for him. Wow, that really doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I don't really see the point of it then. I'll keep leveling that up. Let's do brutality, explosion wave. So that reduces the price by a couple. That's not bad. I'm sure once we've maxed out Meteor's cooldown, this will be less of an issue. Okay, there we go. But I mean, one way or another, we just end up with, like, the most broken setup we can possibly get. So I can cast a meteor every 5 seconds now. And it's... Yeah, so maybe they didn't expect anybody to have meteor by this point. And so they never properly, They never properly changed it around. We can fire a meteor every 3 seconds now. I wonder if I can get it to get 2 levels here. Nope. Okay, so one, if you refuse to level something up, Yep, okay. So, interesting point. Increasing the utility level does not increase the, increase the price it costs to level up. However, increasing the utility level does... Okay, so it's 300 experience per. Still very expensive to level. Like, this is not a cheap spell. Can I reduce that? It has a negative cooldown. This is ridiculous. Weird. Like, I think this is a perfect example for why this game is broken as all hell. And honestly, they're probably going to fix all of this, and I'll end up with just, like, the weirdest, most unbalanced meteor shower I've ever seen. And maybe, hopefully, they'll take pity on me and let me switch my stuff around. I don't know. But, like, this really feels like it never underwent much more than, like, a couple playthroughs of, like, basic QA, if even. Like, I feel like they cobbled this together and, like... Oh, motherfucker. I guess let's just try exiting to main menu and going back in. Unknown location. Please don't just drop me in the cave. It doesn't look like it did. Okay, good. Good to see you're ready for action. Mission successful. Talk to Father Gurnes. Okay, undeads raised everywhere around. Cool. Okay, so I fixed the quest by becoming broken. Gotcha. Wow, this is goofy. Oh, and it leveled up, of course. Why wouldn't it? I'm gonna check something. Does the mana cost? The mana cost is slowly going up. I will have to raise mine in accordance. I don't even know. All right, well let's just keep going. I'm having a good time here. I guess I'll have broken this episode up into multiple parts. Oh right, let's just use the waypoint instead of walking this time around. There's no sense in doing it twice. Hopefully there will be... I think there's a marker that tells me where to go. But still, now I'm bearing extraordinarily powerful and ridiculous magics. There we go. Good. There's a marker for which direction to go as we go along here. Fuck your fences. Fuck your zombies. How much damage does this do now? I have no idea. It does death. Yeah, I legitimately have no idea what the... I have no idea how much damage Meteor does. It just does. And I have broken it. Right. I need to remember to keep leveling it up. Well, we got another Tome of Expulse Blow. A Tome of Fireball, though I think I have multi-Fireball. We're just getting, like, surrounded in dudes. It looks like they're almost fighting each other. The frame rate is not having happy times with this. To be totally honest here. Alright, whatever. I'm just, like, still mildly bewildered about, like, everything. Like, it really does not feel like they did any internal QA, and that's my job here. Which, I guess is fine, but I would definitely feel a lot more, like, chuffed about this if I had actually paid for this game. Just because, you know, when you buy a game for 20 bucks, you usually assume it's going to be pretty close to complete. Just because. You know, otherwise it's like, oh, Skeleton Overlord. Well, I found it. Well, he's frozen now. You stay frozen. Oh, I still don't have enough mana. You stay frozen. 135 damage. Actually, not nearly as much as explode. What the fuck was that? Apparently, he's got his own meteor. It is a much sadder meteor than the one I wield. To be totally honest. Okay, let's see. So I found it. We've got to talk to Father Gurnes. I'm just hoping there's a... Okay. Don't hold down middle mouse click. I have broken myself. I now can no longer move. Oh, this is bad. Not enough mana. Okay, good. We, like, got into some kind of weird, like, I'ma shoot everything loop. And it's bad. Can I check the map? Where am I? Okay, there's no waypoints near here. We just have to go back to Father Gurnes. They just didn't properly die, did they? I guess let's just go for the next one. Okay, or the next waypoint. God, there's nothing quite takes the threat of enemies out, like just being able to nuke them all into smithereens. I mean, there's definitely some like male power fantasy going on in here, where it's like pretty freaking cool to be able to just like absolutely decimate every group of enemy you could ever come across. But it does kind of take out a lot of the tension and the really anything. At this point, I'm just kind of wandering around and destroying things because I don't want to have to walk back. There we go. Let's talk to Father Gurnes here. Father Gurnes, oh shit, come on. Okay. Well, at least my equipment's not deleting itself anymore. Though that might still be happening, I have no idea. Father Gurnes. I cannot talk to him. Like, the lack of loading once you get into the game is pretty nice. Oh, I can't level up anymore. Weird. I think I broke myself even further than normal. Well, that's not good. What's this? Oh, Flask of Health. So get like a Healy thing. Ish. Cool. Now we have a Fireball. Though I don't think that's nearly as good as my... What? Oh. Wait. Oh. Huh. Alright. I ain't gonna question these things. I'm just going to dutifully put all of my points into every single skill. That I still have no idea what any of them do. Okay, so it reset all of my wizard skills. Did I get some kind of like unsigned integer situation there? I have no idea. Let's put our points into movement speed and countdown reduction, which is cooldown reduction. Which I can just get a 30% cooldown reduction. Cool. Skill slots, that'll be useful. Effects bonus time, I have no idea. We'll just do a 100% bonus effect time. Because why not? We're here. Skill count. Whatever. Can't put points into it. I'll just max all this shit out, and we'll just have like a ton of points. And what is my life? What is this game? Like, it's on one hand really fun, and I want to keep kind of going with it. On the other hand, this is like nonsense, pure unadulterated. Like, what even? I don't know. I don't know. And that worries me. And it confuses me. Because, like, in a year, this will be a really, really fun game. Or they will just completely ignore it. And then it will suck. Forever. Passive health regen... What? No, that's resistance to elements. Whatever. Body of rock, 10%. Oh, that's amazing. Supernatural constitution. Sure, why not? I love how they advertise all this, like, customization stuff, but, like, hell if I know what any of these things do. I'm just dutifully putting points into them because I desire to be the strongest, the The one meteor man. Okay, utility, skill counter, movement speed. I'm just gonna run around like some kind of insane person, aren't I? I have no idea what Bloodlust does. Bleed bonus. I have no idea what No Mercy does. Damage against feared. Frenzy. Not a clue. Carnage. Rage increase. Why not? Can I put points into this faster? The answer is no. I'm just gonna max all this shit out because we're here, and if this somehow doesn't get patched, then I get to be like just Captain Clobbernot for the rest of the playthrough. And that's probably fun, right? I have no idea. Watch these like not even do anything. Like watch none of this matter. Watch me just be like the same old person that I was to begin with. Well, I can't put any more points into any of these skills. Let's see how fast I walk. Well, my character definitely has more swagger. Oh, god damn it. His sword's missing again. There we go. It's back. I have no idea. We get the hauberk, which honestly I could almost just wear, because it literally just does not matter. Yeah, let's put it on. My stats are too goofy to not. Where do I put this? Do I put that? Nope. I dropped that on the ground. Do I drink this? Like, there's no hotbar for items. Whatever. I guess while we're here, we'll go sell stuff. Yeah, my character definitely goes faster. Screw it. Chances are none of these are better than what I've got. And even if they are, I don't care that much. I'm sure I will find more upgrades, or it just will continue to not matter because I'm stupid. Powerful. So let's get out of here. I'm definitely noticing a speed increase. So maybe we have to go back and find that old rune again. Should probably also level up these skills. Let's put some into... Oh, that's meteor, isn't it? Oh. Well... We get another thing of multi-fireball. He explodes into bits, and we're all good. Okay, so we want to level up multi-fireball, which is apparently no longer on my bar. That's problematic. What about you? You're still there. Okay, cool. Well, I could do utility, which does reduce the cool. Well, let's learn multi-fireball. Maybe we'll put it back on my skill bar this way. Or the game freezes. Okay, just in case anything goes wrong, I'm going to cut the recording there. Oh, wait, no. It just froze. Well, that's okay. That's okay. I think this is a great spot to stop anyway. You know, it's kind of late. I'm kind of just confused, and I hope it saved at some point in there. I have no idea. Either way, had a lot of fun completely breaking the game. Hopefully I can continue to break the game just because I have a gleeful disregard for anything. In terms of, you know, broken un-QA'd games. In fact, no, I have a gleeful disregard for most games just because if I can break it, I want to because it makes me happy. And hopefully the developers will see this and fix this, but not fix me. I have no idea. They can't fix me. I'm unfixable. Anyway, see you guys in the next episode of Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. Hopefully they patch it between now and then. Thanks for watching.